So all downhill.
Yeah.
From this point on.
No, look, I come down on EA because of sports,
Yeah.
but they actually do make some pretty good. Well, they do publish some pretty good
They
games.
publish some stuff that
They
I don't
publish some
think
great things. It's like
would have
Activision.
been published otherwise.
I love bagging out Activision, but Activision did one of my favourite game series, which is Mech
Tony
Warrior.
Hawk. It's Tony Hawk, right?
No, it was Mech Warrior.
Yeah, you're right, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, Mech Warrior. The
Hawk Warrior.
the forgotten chapter.
I would
Look at
play that game. If it was giant mechs on skateboards, I would play that
Look
game.
at my giant mech doing 360 kickflips.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah. I actually don't know the
Having
skateboarding
to-
moves,
having
so I
to
can't
collect-
make any topical references
Having
here.
to collect skate.
So we've played through this before.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Not
I'm playing
that you
through it again.
Not that you could tell currently.
No, we're not dying horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this as a boss is pretty sweet, to be honest. It wasn't even that difficult the first time.
This guy's a different boss.
Yeah, he's actually not. He's like a mini boss.
Whoa!
He's like he's an area boss, not a level boss. The co-op system is the changing. What do they call it? The swap system.
Oh, they had some name for it that they were trying to like pitch as being super unique, even though it's been around since the days of like
Yeah, it really is.
the days of what was it, Vikings, Great Vikings. I can't even remember.
Yeah, not the actual Vikings, just a game.
Might
of
as well.
Vikings.
Might as well be. You're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose. Yeah.
And I'm not sure which episodes of Oprah you've been listening to, but I think you might have a problem with the sound.
You're gonna burst! Well, I'll tell you right now, it sounds fantastic in my head, so... You know,
So
happens.
does my singing, but you know, that's also not the case.
Wait for the singing
The
episode,
audience,
it's gonna be
the
great.
audience
A musical.
disagrees. Yeah, the all singing, all dancing.
Yeah. Everyone criticised the shield as well, they were like,
No, the
why
shield
would
is the
you ever
best
use
weapon.
it?
The shield is awesome.
But you know, the kind of people who said that were the kind of people who don't have friends. That's-
I still get the feeling with this game that it wasn't quite what they meant it to be.
What do you mean? Like, what do you...
Okay, so later on we're going to get the final boss fight. No, not the final boss fight, the first boss fight. The Russian guy boss fight, which is awesome. It is by far and away the best boss fight in this game. Every other boss fight from then on is just variations on theme. So to me it just feels like they started out with an idea, like the team who originally were doing this, something. The team changed, maybe someone came in at like a more management or design level, and then at some point they basically redesigned what the rest of the game was going to be.
Why can't Turk be in a game? Just 'cause-
Like as Turk?
Or like that actor playing exactly the same character, but not like Turk. You know, doing the same voice, same sort of actions and everything.
Okay, if you're gonna have Turk, then you should have the Todd.
Yes!
Pretty much this is who you'll be fighting for the rest of the game, apart from the second boss fight, is variations on this guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, she's a good bad guy. You could totally be that bad guy.
Such a good, like, they really set up the character and they talk about her so much, and then she just dies like a punk.
Yep.
And I
It's not like she doesn't go out in a way where she can like maybe come back in a sequel. She's out. She's dead.
That was
It's
the
over.
worst bit. Like, I was so set for her to come back because she had such a strong feel of the repeating boss.
And she's got there's a whole backstory. There's a whole relationship with one of the other characters.
It's all there,
Yeah,
and then it's all not
Gone.
capitalized on.
it's gone. But that's this game all over. Is good ideas for some reason not follow through.
Yeah. Women are always complaining about Barbie being like giving really unrealistic expectations of how like women's body proportions and stuff.
Which is true.
And then it's not
It's
that
a fair,
wrong.
it's a fair point.
It's just then that picture was followed up with this is He-Man.
Yeah.
Just that was it.
Yep. It's true.
This game, just the mechanics for it were great.
They were, and you in particular were particularly hyped for this game.
So psyched.
You were so hyped, and
Because I spent so long defending it.
yeah, you did. And then we played it, and the first thing I actually said to you was, it's not that great. It's not bad. It's a good game, but I wouldn't spend my money on it. I think we were about halfway through the game when you finally decided, yeah, you know, it's not a great game. Right out.
Just made sure they're stuck there being burned.
This is what happens to shut down nuclear reactors.
Nice.
They're dropping control rods.
Now I can control my rod.
Usually it's me who makes that kind of terrible pun.
I know. Yeah. I gotta spread the shit around.
Like Naya.
Yep.
Oh, class. Actually, the first Crocodile Dundee is classically Australian because he trolls hard. Paul Hooligan trolls that American reporter really hard in that movie. And that is
trolling is specifically Aussie?
Well, the technical term is Australian deadpan humour,
Yeah.
but it's trolling.
If you want an introduction to facing a certain type of enemy, why not just fill an entire level with them?
The worst part about these guys is you see them coming up there you go. Can't do anything about it.
Just a
Scare beam.
Yeah, like, if you're not seeing the Scarecrow parallels, you haven't played Arkham.
You have not Arkhamed enough. You need to Arkham more.
I like to live easy with Bruce Willis.
I'm alright.
Yeah!
God
And Splat. Which is it's all rad. All of that.
all great. And that's why we're going to stop here.
Yeah.
Thanks, EA. Shitlords.